Hey guys, this is Dartamos with Dartamos Dominions. We're going to get into turn 37, see if this turn went any better than last turn where we got hammered pretty bad. I still think we came out ahead last time. We killed two of his thugs and we lost two of ours, but his are, I don't know, I feel like ours are not as useful or not as awesome. So we're getting another big ol' stash from Niflheim. I forgot to show last time the items I'm sending. I'll try to remember to do that this time. We've gone through Thaumaturgy 3, Lickety Split, and we're going into Construction 7 for Weapons of Sharpness. Let me just tell you guys, this is a mistake. Weapons of Sharpness is very difficult for me to cast. And in order to cast it, I usually need Earth Boots, and I've got other things I need other than to spend 8 Earth Gems on Earth Boots. I'd rather spend 6 gems on two items that are worth 5. But hey, it is what it is. So we finally see a little bit of cloud trapezing both from us and from them, which is I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do for the cloud trapezing. So we have a son of Azazel, I guess. That's interesting. Okay, no clue what this guy is. Is this one of his? I bet this is one of his heroes. Okay, so he's got a good set of gear, decent protection, but once again, we have better gear, and now we're using a Flesh Eater, which is going to just demolish him as soon as he gets his chest wound. And I mean, he's going to get it 49 damage. I mean, how much can you really protect against 49 damage when you have 24 protection? If it doesn't kill him, it will permanently maim him, and it will be very bad for him. Not only that, but if you see this is their national hero. Oh man, he's already got obesity. He's at 62. Oh man, this one's over, guys. The fatigue is too high for us to really to think this is a fair fight. Haha, you thought you could get away. Okay, now for the bad news. We're gonna get by Femoria. Hey, look, it's Femoria's Pretender, and it's our big ol' stack. Okay, now you gotta realize two things. Number one, Femoria player is not an idiot. Number two, Femoria's player saw this stack. Knowing that he's not an idiot, and knowing that he saw this stack, do you think that this is going to go well for us? One Pretender, which it looks like he's gotten empowered. If he hasn't, I think he empowered in either fire or water. Versus a stack of really good guys. I think. Actually, no. Because of one thing. And we talked about this. What happened last time with the barbarians. If you look around the surroundings, we're missing something from the surroundings, and that something is snow. We don't have snow, so these guys' protection is 10. Their axes are 29 damage, and his protection is 33, and he hasn't cast anything yet. Oh, who's this? Oh, okay. Body Ethereal. That'll make things so we never hit him. Okay, just so you guys know, Body Ethereal makes it so that they're really hard to hit. I think it's like 75% of the time they miss. Okay, so we did do some damage right away, which was really cool. But now he's down from 360 damage to 340 damage. He's got Astral Shield up and going, which is a really, really nice spell, by the way. Okay, now off script, he's casting Panic, which is awesome. Except that our 14 morale guy decided to run because running. Now, the nice thing is that since this guy is kind of stuck here, he's not going to run away, and because he's not going to be able to run away, we should be able to stay here and beat on this thing. Fist of Iron. Oh man, that's gonna kill the crap out of us. Oh, Blade Wind. Yeah, Blade Wind is just gonna rip shreds. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. It could be bad. Good news is our leader's running away. Bad news is we got another one. It's gonna be a bad day for us, guys. It's gonna be a really bad day. It's just they don't have the protection. If they had the protection, this Blade Wind would do 0 damage to them. You're seeing, like, the damage are... Oh, boy. Now, see, our protection is not going to help us against freaking, gifts from heaven. Now, he is up on fatigue, So this Ring of Frost is okay. So he's trying to mitigate the fatigue damage. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, we're dealing 0 damage to this guy. We needed that guy not to run away. If he wouldn't have ran away, I think we might have won this. Possibly if he didn't kill the guy straight up. So at this point, this is why monoliths are so powerful. This is why we took a monolith. Is that you can what he did is he used this Astro 4 and he teleported here. Now, Gifts from Heaven, if he hits himself with Gifts from Heaven, it can go really bad for him. But if you see, like, at this point, we would really like these guys to run away. And he's casting Panic, so the same thing that made our guy run would make these guys run, but they don't want to run. Okay, he just did hit himself with Gifts from Heaven, and he did more damage to himself than we had done to him the whole time. And just like this, guys, by the way, these things are very expensive each. I'm not going to watch the rest of this. They die. Let me just tell you, they die. And we only lost 18 of them, so it wasn't too bad. I think that the replay must be wrong. But these are 150 gold each, times like almost 20, and we just lost 3,000 gold worth of troops. And not only that, but these guys are sacred, and they're recruit only in the cap, so we got problems here. Losing 18 of them is kind of a major setback. I did get a Revive a King, so that way that he's down here, so that he can pick up some of the little demons and send them to the front. Dunes of Death. Okay, so we are going to get our revenge for those guys. We've got a whole ton of archers, which these guys have got like 7 protection, so we should do pretty well against these guys. Unless we miss. And, you know, aim for this dude. No. Aim for the barbarians. Please? Aim for the barbarians? Barbarians, please? Please? This is not working well. So, yeah. Grandiose plan for revenge and vengeance. Yeah, it didn't turn out well. So, I don't know if the replay, I don't know if this is gonna, yeah, this is, the replay's correct. We did lose this one, I remember doing this, it wasn't good, guys. I said a few choice words that may have woken up my kids. I internalize my stress. I internalize my stress very much. So this was not it. This was very much, there was a lot of internal stress. There was a lot of internal stress. Okay, so once again, he's raiding. Now, Rock Whisperer decided to go pick up this territory, and once again, like, he's not denying me any income, so I don't really care. Like, it does suck that he's getting more money, but I'm raiding him just as much as he's raiding me, and my raiding is both taking and giving. Again, raiding. Oh, we need to know this one. Okay, so, what was this? I want to say it's this one. Okay, so he has attacked me in this territory, and what sucks is this time I actually have a Dione here, and he's reasonably geared. Now, this is by far not my best gear. You know, a lot of, like, I disagree with my partner. My partner says that these maces are not worth it, but a firebrand costs 5 earth and 5 fire, and this does pretty much the same thing. And fire gems are useless to me. Like, they're lightless lanterns, which are really nice. And there are nations that can take advantage of fire, but normally we really can't. So I utilize these fire brands or mace eruptions probably too much. But if I lose it, it's not a big deal. I got this through an event. 5 gems, 5 gems. Boots of Quickness would kind of suck. So, he comes in with his demons and slaughters a bunch of my troops, which is just fine for me. These troops are not that big of a deal. Now, what I'm hoping happens here at this point is that my troops die to such an extent that my Dione's like, screw this, we've gotten too many losses, I'm going to run an HP route. Now, what I'm worried is going to happen... oh, that guy's not bad. is that this dude right here, Balazar, is going to hit this guy once and then kill me. And it's only once, guys. I promise you. It's only once. It only takes one. Now, the nice thing is it looks like I had this guy set to... Oh, my goodness! Dude, what are you doing? Stay back! I thought I sent you to cast spells! Why don't you cast spells? Oh, man! Ow! 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 Guys, that wasn't the real replay. In the real replay, what I wanted to happen actually happened, and I didn't get bopped offside the head. My guy ran. My guy ran, and not only did he run, but he retreated successfully. So we're actually we get that Dione. But you can see what the fear of what really could have happened. If that's what really could have happened. So I take it back. I guess maybe we aren't past the we're not past the patch yet. Okay, so Fulmoria is coming in with okay, Amulet of that'll give him his fatigue neutral. Actually, he's way beyond fatigue neutral. He doesn't need both of these. That's excessive. This the lightning spear plus these two are a repel based like setup. He's gonna come in here and he's just gonna slaughter that stuff. So he's counter rating. Tianchi finally has attacked as they promised they would. We kind of just gave him the province. They didn't bring in anything really scary, so we're doing pretty fine. Rating. Niflheim pinged this and saw there wasn't much there. We did some raiding. Fulmoria came in and they did attack the place that why is this guy set to patrol? Oh, okay. What I'm doing here, guys. So I had these guys set to I knew they were gonna attack here. This is the Fort Province. So I set her out. I gave her a bunch of Astral Pearls, and to make sure she didn't spend them, I actually made sure they're Astral Pearls. What I should have done is put on equipment. She's only got 2 paths. She's got 5 pearls, but she doesn't have any equipment. What I was hoping to do was to bait out all of these gems. And granted, I can't bait out all these gems. It's just too many gems. But over time, I can. So I could, hit her again and hit him again and hit him again, and eventually these gems will go away. Oh, she's a spell singer. That's awesome. So that's gonna be really nice. No wonder her lightning wasn't causing her fatigue. Spell singers take longer time to cast their spell, but they cost they more time to cast the spell, but they brain. Sorry, guys. They take more time to cast the spell, but it's less fatigue. I'm not used to doing this anymore, guys. It's kind of taking a lot out of me. Pinging. Okay, then there's this. Then there's my bait, and then the monolith. Oh, so to add insult to injury, we sent another force in after, and we lost another geared Niflheim. I'm kind of worried how geared this guy was. This was a mistake, guys. And even my buddy told me, like, he's like, I hope he didn't lose that one. I'm not gonna look. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We should have known better to take him outside of his cold. At this point, we're looking to put up Illwinter, and if we would have just waited and had him hold off against Hinam on the pan front, we probably would have done better off. Or, waited and had him just help me siege down. But opening up a second front was very nice too. And I am going 2v1 if he doesn't join in with me. So I do appreciate that. Okay, so we have a problem because we jumped in on Hinam. And instead of gloriously finding PD, we get I think the coin is part of his PD, but we find this guy who's waiting for us to raid. Now the good news is we know that this guy's here. So he has a Holy Scourge, which is going to kill us, just straight up. We already saw that in the last replay. But at the same time, what's kind of helping us at this point is this population killer. So even though we don't take his capital every turn, he has to keep one of these guys here. And now we know it's here, so we might be able to raid with something else or something different or something that could kill this guy somehow. Or maybe we could Skella spam him to death, because Skella spam would probably win against this. Or maybe like one guy to kill the main troops and one guy to Skella spam. So something that we could actually. So he's what he's probably going to do is he's going to end up having to hold 2 of these guys in reserve, and that's going to kill 160 population per turn. We literally dropped his scales by 2 on his cap, which is absolutely wonderful. And he's not using this guy against us. So at this point, he's on the back foot. So even though this is not looking very good, and I don't know, maybe I'll win. Even though it's not looking good, we know that he's playing defensively at this point. And the moment you start playing defensively, unless you have a plan for that, like a reason why you're doing it defensively, you're going to end up losing in the long run. Now, another way that we could win this is that if he never is able to get close enough before I deal enough hit point damage and they hit point route, but I don't even see that. That's not going to happen. Not with all these archers. He's got enough hit points here and around that by the time these hit points start loosening up, there's going to be a spot for him to come on in. Now, what's sad is that our Dioni's doing a good job. He hasn't taken a hit yet, that I can tell. I don't want to go too fast because I have a feeling that when this is over, it's going to be over. Okay, so I am causing a rout. And at this point, we're borderline HP. If these guys go off the map, I may HP route them. Oh man, the archers are coming in too. I mean, what's nice is this guy's a size 5, so he can't fit in formation with these size 3 guys. So in order for me to get, or in order for him to attack me, 2 of these are going to have to die at about the same time. And I'm kind of more worried about these guys. Okay, and now he's got the ability to hit me. And welcome to my problem. I don't care how geared I am. All it takes is 1 hit. Melkart hits on the body for 48 points of damage. Yeah, right, it's not 48 points of damage. Oh, and actually, hold on. On the arm for 25 points of damage. So he gets through my defense. 33 versus 26. Thank you. Damage roll of 123. I mean, I did have my 29 protection, so what's up with that? I should have lived through that. But then if you see, he hits me 3 times. I mean, at least with the gore helmet, he doesn't overdo it, but holy crap, guys. This is just disgusting. So, okay, we got some magic beings. I think they're gnomes. I got tons of money again, which makes me so happy. We got some false profits, which really suck. I'm trying to patrol out. I think I'm trying to patrol out an event, but I can't remember. We're starting to starve, which we don't care. We don't have any troops that are alive, or if we do, we don't care about them because they're just those crappy goblins that are just yeah. So sadly, our fortification was not successful. We dumped a ton of guys in there, and it was not enough. I don't know how, guys, because like I've got 380 siege strength, and I'm guessing. Okay, so maybe it's like a quarter. So I still got like 100, and then the fortifications themselves are 100. I don't know. Either way, I'm not gonna wait to see what he does with those lightning bolts to me behind the walls. The idea behind it is that walls make battles last longer. They give an advantage to the attacker or to the defender in that you've got those you've got archers that are hard to hit that can hit back, and that's your advantage right there. Your advantage is that you get archers that might be able to snipe some of their mages, but not guaranteed. And especially with the number of troops he has, it's probably going to hit the guys with shields just because that's my luck, and that's the way the AI kind of looks and works. So what it ends up doing is that siege battles give you advantages in the way that it slows up the battle. Because normally inside of a castle, you have a ton of mages, and so your mages can get to work. And so you don't need as many troops, which is good because if you're getting siege down, you're probably out of position or your armies are dead. Either way, it's not good. And and you're able to clog up that front while your mages are able to do work. The archers are kind of added bonus, and it kind of works for you. Well, the thing is that we've got two armies here, guys. I have got like a ton of troops. I have got 216 troops in that castle, and he's got 70 outside of the castle. So our we've already got the number advantage. But then, in addition, I also found a way to let me see. I'm moving in this dude. I'm moving in a bunch of Dionis, a bunch of Nominaris that are going to spam Swarm. I'm moving in another. This guy's going to be a Skella spammer. And this is going to be our first battle, guys. This is going to be our first major battle. I want to wait. Why are you moving? Oh, because you're moving into that. So I don't want to spoil whether it happens or not. But he's going to stay here. And the next episode is going to be amazing because we are going to go over the battle. I'm going to do this last. Real quick for research, I did get myself up to Thom 3. The reason I want Thom 5 is End of Culture, which would be really cool. I do want Alt 5. I want Alt 6, sorry. Alt 6 would have been the better one. Instead of going Construction 7, which was stupid, I should have gone Alt 6 and got End of Weakness. It is way better. And I do have plans for it. This was just a big mistake. Also, Conjuration 5 is good for anybody because it gives you I could be spamming Earth Elementals, which would also be ruining his little like I guess Earth Elementals would be really good against the Repel build to some extent because they're size 6. Although they have a size 0 attack, so maybe not so good. And also I finally get my Daitengu, which is really exciting. So again, I am raiding here. Again, I am raiding here. I am pulling back. And I know I don't like to be on the defensive. I don't like to... I want to be raiding. I want to hurt him and not let him build up. I don't want him to be rewarded for his attack. I want him to be punished for his attack. And one way that I can punish him is by more raiding. However, like at this point, I'm really kind of worried about losing these guys to this guy's way out of position. So what I'm doing is I'm taking off his expensive gear. I'm leaving him with some gear that's not too expensive, and then I'm pushing forward. The only way that this guy's gonna die is that if he gets hit by another thug that's geared. So I figure that this gear is not gonna go to my opponent if he kills him. But I do need to sneak back with this stuff. And so I'm gonna haul this goblin back home, and he's going to drop that gear off to another person that's not gonna die. And I'm gonna raid as far in as I can, because my one guy going in here, in order to counter raid, he has been either needing to deal with my super combatants, which he can't do. 1v1 I win, except for like this dude in his mono and this army. Like that's the only thing that can kill my Dione at this point. So he's gonna have to come in with an army. And armies are gonna it's gonna be wasting turns of army. And I'm also like, look at all these guys. He had so much. Like, I'm denying all of this. And we were successful in cutting off his entire cap circle, not counting Perenna and Genom. So we're raiding there. I promise we're really. Oh no, we're okay. So this guy right here that's going in here. He's been having this Helmet of Heroes in my Rod of Lepers, and sadly, he has reached the end of his days. Poor Droggle, he couldn't handle the disease. So we're gonna send him into the Dunes of Death so that he can die a noble death alongside of like tons of heroes. I'm gonna be coming down here with my Dione. I've actually geared him up, and this guy is set for killing the mono. So I told you about how we weren't able to get past his defense. Well, we're kind of hoping that if we can get this Astral Serpent to hit him with more attacks, we might actually be able to kill him. I don't know, because if you remember, it's going to be 4 attacks, And all I need to do is get him so he how did I get horror marked? How the Sam hack did I get horror marked? I bet I used the I bet I used that cloak, or possibly I might have put a lightless lantern on him. But he's gonna come down, and now the downside is like this is the guy we empowered with blood, but empowering with blood isn't as bad as what and other empowerments are. We're hoping that we come across his mono, but because actually we're pretty sure we're going to. I don't understand like if we don't if like because like right now it's Hinam, and so we should hit him because I don't think he can teleport away. I don't know though, because I think they need to give the province back to him, and then I don't know how to do it. So like I'm hoping that we go and kill his mono. My buddy did the test and he said it does work. He said that my guy should win. So hopefully we go in there. Hopefully we're successful and kill his mono. Hopefully we kill this army. Rating's going really well. Mercenaries, we're bidding on Strasma's Freaks and Master Giver again. We figure that there's two chances. Either he's going to end up here and be alive, or I get my money back because he's dead. And I'm cool either way. So let's look and see how this battle looks. Okay, so why do you have your mages all up front? Well, I'm glad you asked, guys. The reason I have my mages up front is because a lot of these guys are spammers. These guys go forward automatically. I can't control them. They're brainless. With the exception of these guys, nope, these guys are brainless too. So they're all gonna move forward. The only guys that I can control are this pile of Shikomi down here. Now, my hope is that let me see if I can get my little drawer thing going real quick. Is that I'm going to flank with the Shikomi, and I can't find my little draw utility. That stinks. Oh, epic pin. There we go. Maybe okay. So what I'm hoping that happens is that they get clogged up here, and then my Shikomi come off the side and rip into their flanks. Because my Shikomi versus them, just straight up, the Shikomi lose. So, let me see real quick. So I'm casting, you see, Horde of Skeletons, Horde of Skeletons, Horde of Skeletons, Swarm, Swarm. And what should happen, in theory, is that when the Swarm line comes up and starts to go forward, so there's going to be a casting, there's going to be a moving, and then they're going to go together with the Swarm and just hit them like a flood. Just flood over them. And then they hit this line, and then the Shikomis come off the side. While that's happening, these guys are self-buffing, and then after these guys actually get into a fight, we'll take these guys off, and I think I have these guys set to attack rear. You can't, the undisciplined I can't set to attack rear. So, oh great, this is a mistake. You don't, oh wait, is it cursed? Yeah, it's cursed, that's why I sent it in. Okay, this is a mistake because I don't need that into battle. And it's only going to help him because right now, because we're using all the supplies, I think we're actually causing him disease as well. So we're doing Earth Power, Blessing, Strength of Giants. So we're trying to make them so they can hit harder because those are giants out against us, and so we need to actually deal the damage to get through their armor. This guy is on attack rear, so we want to get in back and hit their lightning spammers. Again, attack rear. This guy's gonna spam swarm or spam horde of skeletons, and he'll keep doing that. By the way, guys, after he's done, we gave him some boots so he can get some re-invig, and his fatigue, his casting is 9. He's getting 3 from that, 2 from that. I think it's 7 total, so he's going up a little bit by casting spells. But also he's death 5, so he's not going to be getting that. I think he's pretty much fatigue neutral at this point. Oh, and he's got earth power, so yeah, I think he's fatigue neutral completely. That's nice. Okay, these guys are not fatigue neutral. They're gonna the swarm will be cast twice, I've also got them set to conservative magic gem use. So what's going to happen is they're going to cast it the first time, they're going to go unconscious, and then they're going to wake up and they're going to cast it again. So I specifically don't want them to use that magic gem to cast again. I'm running really shy on nature gems, and yes, I'm going a little skimpy on a major battle, and it's only like 5 or 6 nature gems. But at this point, guys, we need the gear. If this battle doesn't work, it's not going to be because of 5 nature gems. But if we lose this battle and come back, it may be because of 5 nature gems. I didn't know that little asterisk right there. Oh, I didn't know that. So that means conservative magic or nature. That's cool. So because they had their conservative magic gem usage, they have that little asterisk there. I didn't know that. So these guys are holding attack closest. I don't want them to go after the rear. I want them to hit those guys and try to just demolish them. I think that these guys right here are my strength of giants. So these guys are going to get strength of giants on them. So their strength should go up. I know this one. I bet I don't know this one. Yeah, it doesn't say how much, but I think it's like 6 or something like that. And so they'll be up to like 20 attack with 2 attacks. It's not the greatest, but with the raw number of attacks coming in, they should knock down the defense and they should start to score some attacks. Again, strength of giants, and this guy is here, so he's going to be strength. What he's going to do is he's going to strength the giants these dudes in back. Okay. No big battlefield spells. It's just chaff. It's chaff, super combatants, and buffing the chaff. I don't know. I don't really have the research levels to get anything cool. My best one is Enchantment 5, which really only gives me Horde of Skeletons. I've got Construction 6, and I'm stupidly going after Construction 7. Once I get to Alt 6, that's when I start getting my battlefield-wide spells. I'll be getting my End of Weakness. I'll be getting Wooden Warriors, which would be kind of nice. Actually, no, End of Weakness is the same as Wooden Warriors. I'm sorry. And I guess that's going to be it. So, okay, guys. Well, that's the end of the episode. My kids have once again made it home just as I'm getting off, but I beat them to the punch this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go over what I'm making real quick. I'm making a thistle mace. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get boosters ready for some reason. I can't remember why we needed. Oh, because I need to make some nature 2 items. And I've only got nature 1 easily. So I'm trying to make it where I don't have to use my pretender to make nature 2 items. Hanya pack. So I'm gonna make a Hanya for the first time. Hopefully I'll remember and actually show you guys what those are next time. Again, anybody that can make lightless lanterns are making lightless lanterns. And again, we're making sanguination rods. We should be getting Illwinter up soon. Interestingly enough, this guy's got a star. Why the heck am I moving a Starshine helmet in? Oh, I don't have a helmet at all, do I? Okay, so okay, don't get me wrong, guys. This is not the smartest of things, but I've got no other helmets at this point. And I need a helmet for him. He absolutely needs a helmet to go into this battle. I do not want him to get hit in the head once and die to a big hit. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was this. This is what I'm sending to Niflheim, guys. Just a ton of stuff. And this is the same as last turn. You know, lightless lanterns, rings of water breathing, skull mentors, thistle mace so he can cast some of his nature stuff. Astral pearls. He's gonna empower himself so that he can. He's gonna empower himself so that he can do magic phase attacks. I probably should have done that myself. Looking back, I probably should have gotten one of my guys to get a magic phase attack. I think it's like here. Do I have the ability? Yeah, I have teleport. I don't know why I didn't do that myself. That'd have been a good idea. Because I could have gone in and like killed this guy, which would have been very nice. This guy, I'm actually more worried about him than anything else. I love the army too a little bit. But my threats are the army. I'm feeling pretty good about the army though. I didn't do any tests. I think I did I did some preliminary tests, but nothing that took too much time. I am not worried about the mono. He's stuck. I think we're gonna kill him. Oh, I'm sorry. He's up here. And his where did his? I don't know where his. Oh no, there's the Moloch. The Moloch is here. So we've scared off his Moloch, and I'm not worried about that. I mean, who cares? So he's back here. He might catch one of my raiders. But if he wants to get back up to the front, it's going to take him 2 or 3 turns, which is great because that'll give me 2 or 3 turns to get another Dione. Get another set of gear. And we are rolling in gems. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm hoping that I can start making these more regularly. And just if you guys can put that little thumbs up, it definitely I got motivated again because one of the guys, in fact it's Hinom's player, went and messaged me and said like, hey, I saw you got another subscriber, good job, and been enjoying it, and like I'm a prideful man. I hate to say it, I'm a prideful man, and so the thumbs ups, the subscribes definitely do help the channel, help me know that this is what you want to see. And yeah, have a good one.